Hey, you! Yes, you! Have you ever had the urge to destroy your enemy with the pure force of nature? Have you ever dreamed of commanding the raw power of lightning from the sky? Does freezing the undead only to burn them with the mighty force of fire resonate with you? Well then, buckle up and hold on for dear life, because it's time you meet the Sorceress.
That's right. Today we are going to evaluate the little bit of information that was given to us by Grinding Gear Game Studios on the Mighty Sorceress class for the upcoming release of Exile 2. At this point, we do know that there will be 25 different active elemental skills to choose from. It'll be up to the user on how they combine those elements to make the most impact in the game. So instead of showcasing every little skill the Sorc has in their arsenal, let's pull back and have a gander at what the Sorc looks to be good at doing in the big picture. To begin with, the ability to weapon swap freely in Exile 2 is going to have a massive impact on the Sorceress's damage numbers and how it will be played. In the latest live stream, it was mentioned that any player using this class should have at least 2 different weapons of elemental background so it can buff their respected damage.
Choose wisely.
Therefore, it is going to be fun to figure out whether it's better to freeze a group of mobs then shock them to death, or get a pursuing group of mobs aflame with a firewall then meteor them down. The options are endless, or I guess 9 if we're using the 3 unrestricted digit set thing. Regardless, the level of creativity is going to be very colorful for sure. Of course, anyone who has looked at any Sorc gameplay footage has seen the true AoE potential this class has. Every room the Sorc enters, your monitor is filled with sparks meandering across the floor, bouncing off of walls, basically encompassing the entirety of both on and off screen views. This kind of reach is going to come in real handy during high volume mob killing scenarios like deliriums or breaches. That's not even including the more focused skilled area spells like Comet as well, or Cold Snap, or Firestorm. Overall, the Sorc is going to be an AoE superpower.
Why is that so satisfying?
As for crowd control and straightforward damage, you cannot go wrong with this class. You will be able to freeze groups in place, run through them, and then turn around and shock and flame them to death. Sorcs are going to be unkillable if played properly for this reason. You need a second to gather your wits, cast a frost wall in a choke point, and voila!
It's magic.
You got that time to regroup or swap weapons to get yourself out of danger. It's just the go-to class. Finally, we get to the bread and butter, the Ascensions. Now, I don't want to sell the Chronomancer short here. I'm sure someone will find a way to make it work. But after seeing the potential damage the Stormweaver put out, I was sold. This will be the meta for this class. Build your Sorc for crit chance and bam, elemental storms everywhere on the screen. Build your Sorc with high elemental shock damage, and Shaper of Storms literally turns every ability you cast into shock chance. There is not going to be anything wrong with the Stormcaller Ascension class. Go for it, don't be scared. I will put my name on it.
Great.
Okay, so if you found something that I missed or made a mistake on, please leave it in the comments below. I will be more than happy to respond and have a conversation with you guys on anything that you find. Keep in mind, I like to make a broad view video, something that's short, sweet, and easy for people to watch through and digest. I don't want to get into the nuts and bolts of the specifics that come with these classes because, once again, I am trying to build hype for PoE 2, and I'm trying to offer anybody who hasn't had a chance to really sit down and digest the massive amount of information that's been thrown at us just a quick peek, and maybe it will offer them a chance to make a decision on what they are going to play. So your comments below might help them out as well. Keeping that in mind, thank you all for sharing this time with me. A bird out.